Today I'm going to be sharing 5 reasons why you should be fixing your anterior pelvic tilt. Over the last couple of years, there's been a lot of people debunking this idea that anterior pelvic tilt, which is excessive forward tilting of the pelvis, needs to be fixed in the first place. They'll tell you it's completely normal and fine. Today I'm going to share with you 5 reasons which I think are fairly compelling that give credence to why you might want to actually be fixing your anterior pelvic tilt in the first place. Out the gate, a little bit of forward tilting of the pelvis is completely normal and optimal, in fact. About 7 to 10 degrees of forward tilting of the pelvis. However, if the pelvis tilts forwards beyond 7 to 10 degrees, now we're in territory where we might want to consider correcting it. The first reason on this list is excessive anterior pelvic tilt can cause suboptimal zone of apposition. Basically, your diaphragm, which is your main breathing muscle, it's a big dome-shaped muscle inside of your thorax. It moves up and down when you breathe. If the pelvis tilts forwards too far excessively into that, unacceptable range beyond 7 or 10 degrees, this can hinder the diaphragm's ability to work as your main breathing muscle, encouraging secondary respiration muscles, like the muscles in your neck, to turn on and work instead. Reason number 2, when the pelvis tilts forwards too much, typically the lumbar spine, the lower back, goes into extension. And if you're extended in your lumbar spine, it's gonna hinder your ability to rotate your trunk. So trunk rotation will become limited due to the degree of excessive forward tilting. Number 3, kind of like building off of that last point, if the pelvis is tilted forwards and your lumbar spine, your lower back is extended or arched, then this can actually produce kind of a mechanical environment that predisposes you to developing spinal stenosis over time. Number 4, uncomfortable muscle imbalances. All right. If you have an excessively forward tilted pelvis, almost assuredly you have lower cross syndrome, which is a pattern of muscle imbalances that basically just feels uncomfortable all the time. People that have excessive anterior pelvic tilt, they feel chronic tension in their hip flexors and in their low back musculature. And this is just not a comfortable thing to have going on. It might not be a serious injury, but it's certainly very, very uncomfortable and can affect quality of life. Number 5 is aesthetics, the appearance of this. Many people just don't like the way it looks if they have an excessive anterior pelvic tilt, all right? A lot of people don't like kind of standing with your butt tucked out like this with this big arch in their lower back, standing like Kim Kardashian. Another thing that happens, your pelvis is like a bowl, all right? It's holding your viscera, your organs in place. And then just like a bowl, if you tilt it forwards, the contents of the bowl spill out, okay? You're not gonna leak any fluids, hopefully, but if your pelvis tilts forwards excessively, your abdomen will distend outwards because the viscera, your organs, are pushing into your abdominal wall and causing this kind of pooch belly formation. I wanted to make this video specifically for people that may have come across this information that they don't need to be fixing their anterior pelvic tilt. Will having an excessive anterior pelvic tilt predispose you in some way to some major injury? Perhaps not. Is it still worth fixing if your pelvis is tilted forwards too much beyond that normal range? Well, I would say yes, for the reasons that I just listed today. If you're looking for a free workout that I put together with the best corrective exercises to fix anterior pelvic tilt permanently, go ahead and click this button over here. That'll take you over to my website. I'll ask you for your email and I'll send you a copy of that workout for free within 5 minutes. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that over here. And if you want to see another video like this one, check this out over there. That's it for today. I'll see you next time.